Well. Let me introduce myself to some. I'm your gracious host, Drummer Boy 1980, hailing from the Carolinas, Columbia, South Carolina to be exact. My motto is, I don't make believe, I make believers. I hope you're having a good day today. If not, you know the old adage, ask yourself why you're not having a good day. And remember this vital point. Happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal affair with family. I'm back today with a reaction from a video that's slightly different than normal. But sometimes you have to step outside of the comfort zone in order to grow, right? So this video could be triggering for some because it might step on some of your favorite celebrity toes. It might even expose them. So if you get triggered, it's okay. Put it in the comment section. But we finna talk about these celebrities and their influence on the masses in general. If you understand that, I'm gonna call your attention to the screen. Between videos, I'm gonna give my commentary from my vantage point, all right? I'm gonna call your attention to the screen, guys.
If your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there, like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil.
I kind of sang about, what was going on in my life at 15, and that's how I got introduced to the music industry. I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music, but it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil.
Well, needless to say, sold my soul.
It's a dance with the devil. I'm the cure, real wrestle. It's a dance with the devil.
I'm trapped. If I can go back, I never would have rapped. I sold my soul to the devil. I'll never get it back. I just want to leave.
Do you record while the bus is moving, or does it have to come to a stop?
Yeah, well, sometimes they don't want to, and they're, Gaga, we can't get, the frequency's weird, and, it's sounding a little bit strange. And I'm like, if you don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna, I get a little bit mad.
I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. Lisa came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
Why is your hand over your eyes?
Roman is a crazy boy who lives in me, and he says the things that I don't want to say. He was born, just a few months ago. I think he was born out of rage. He was conceived in rage. So he bashes everyone. He threatens to beat people, and he's violent.
It must be nice to have like an ignorant loudmouth who you can just sort of blame
He wants to be blamed. I don't want to blame him. I ask him to leave, but he can't. He's here for a reason.
Any questions so far? And I know some people gonna say, well, they're just talking drama. There's this many people saying the same thing, talking about the same entity. They are referring to the same entity. These people just admit it on camera. Not one, not two. They are hundreds and thousands of them that come out and say the same thing. They put it in the music. They put it in the movies. They put it on commercials. They do all of that. And then you have some bumbling idiot will come and try to sway your mind by coming telling you, oh, they just playing. They don't mean that. Oh, Jesus is not real. The devil is not real. Well, apparently your favorite actor, your favorite celebrity thinks so. This is just only 0.5% of the ones that admit, but I'm gonna just show you a few, okay? And you make the choice for yourself whether they just playing or not, all right? Let's go.
People have brought him out. People conjured him up. Now he won't leave.
I never listened to Nicki Minaj, so that's no loss. So, anyway, so.
That I'm making deals with the devil, and I know it's gonna get me in trouble. gave into the fire. I know I should have fought it. At least I'm being honest. I know that this is my fault. I should have been more careful. The devil's got them to me. Do this dance. Baby, come back to me.
You're still out here doing these songs, you know, you're still on tour.
I do, but I don't take it for granted.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I mean, with it, you know, long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander
on this earth,
and this earth, and then in a world we can't see.
Guys, now you just heard the man say out of his own mouth, by his own admission, by his own volition. He wasn't coerced. He wasn't baited into the question. He said he made a bargain. That's why I tell y'all, whenever that you see these celebrities win these devilish awards and they give praise to God, God could literally be anything. Anything that you hold up in high regards, anything that you give reverence to, that's above yourself, could be a God. There are many gods. There are thousands or perhaps millions of gods. That's why you have to refer to a God by a name, because God is a title. He said the God of this world. The Bible say the God of this world is Satan. Oh, God, huh? The Bible say the God of this world is Satan. It's not because the Lord Jesus Christ is not in control, but man have turned his back on the Creator and have put his face towards the devil, because the devil is very enticing. You just heard Kanye West said he sold his soul to the devil. It was a crappy deal. And then he went on to say, at least it came with a few toys, like a Happy Meal. In other words, let me decode that for y'all. A person will sell their soul for material gain, for wealth, for fame, for notoriety, attention, validation. I guess that you're still not convinced. I'm gonna call your attention back to the screen.
I keep on dancing with the devil. You and I made a deal. I was young and shit got real. We've been through hell and back. He's got my mind. He's got my soul. Mama, he won't let me go.
Selling my soul for material wishes, fast cars, bitches, in my cold business. I sold my soul.
Dear God, I wonder, can you save me? I can't die, my boo-boo's about to have my baby. I think it's too late for praying. Hold up, They spoke to me and it slowly started saying,
bring your lifestyle to me, I'll make it better.
And how long will I live?
Eternal life and forever.
Or will I be the G that I was?
I'll make your life better than you can imagine or even dreamed of. So relax yourself, let me take control. Close your eyes, my soul.
My eyes are closed.
I met the devil in God's country. You know, and it's not so much who, it's what, you know, what happens and the things that the devil does. It's not so much a person, even though he acts through people. You know, you can't call one person the devil.
Joe Arpaio?
You know, you can't call any one person the devil. You can't do that because no one person has enough power to be the devil. You know?
Guys, let me just explain something to you quickly. Whenever people say sold, they sold to the devil. The devil have help. The devil have what they call fallen angels that fell from glory in the beginning. The Bible also says that the devil have children on earth. And how can one identify the children of Satan? Because they will act out his will. They will push his agenda. They will take his orders and instructions. That's how one will act out the will of the devil. The devil influence is all around the earth. And now with the advent of the internet, it's widespread. Why do you think they would starve people for water to then go to the country and bomb them, or either to take their resources instead of just paying the people for their resources, paying them premium dollar for their resources? Instead, they'll bomb them. They'll cause a conflict. They'll cut off the water supply. They'll cut off their food supply. That's devil work. That's devil work. You understand that? Why would people promote alternative lifestyles? Not amongst the adults, but amongst the little children. Ask yourself that. I'm just giving you an assortment of how the devil influence and somebody can be possessed. See, you think possession is somebody just sitting back, slobbering like the exorcist, the eyes. That's one way, but the other way, it can be very subtle. You ever thought about that? Whenever that I was out there doing my thing, I didn't sell my soul, but I was acting out the devil will. That's the catch. Because I was enticed by my sinful nature. My sinful nature caused me to sleep with a whole plethora of women outside of marriage. Oh, I know y'all ain't gonna like this right here. Y'all ain't gonna like this. Some of y'all can't stand, oh, God ain't real. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones that believe and know that the Lord is real. They made a song about it. Jesus is real, John P. Key. All right. I'm talking to those people. What would cause people to act in such a demonic fashion at every turn, from the government on down to the bomb? This violating people, violating children, this killing, this murderous type thing going on. Abortions. What would cause a woman to turn her back on her own seed and say, you know what? This here is going to interfere with my life. So instead of the decision that I made, holding myself accountable and let the chips fall where they may, instead of doing that, I'm going to eliminate the problem. The problem is she viewing what she did as the problem. And now what she did has bad fruit. What would cause a woman to think like that? What would cause your government to literally put laws in place to protect murder? And I am not off course. I'm still talking about the influence of Satan. The people that sit to the top, a lot of them are demon possessed. A lot of them get their orders directly from their master. And the Bible says you can't serve two, because if they was anything that resembled Jesus Christ, the world wouldn't be in a tailspin, a tizzy, as it currently is now. The world is in pandemonium, and everybody walking around like nothing is going on because you get desensitized. But let's move on, because you're going to be convinced by the end of this video. You're going to be convinced. Let's go.
And I just think that the whole idea of celebrity and fame has become really convoluted and, kind of bastardized, like whereas fame used to be the byproduct of success. and now it's the ultimate goal. And if your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there. Like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil. Like you're gonna end up on a one-way street, and it's going nowhere. Like that's just the truth. I've seen so many people like forsake their moral code and their value systems just for a little bit of fame, and it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's really not worth it.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And this earth, and then in the world we can't see.
The devil, Ephesians 4:27.
I thought the whole way you did that was so fantastic. So you are Sasha Fierce.
Yes, this side of the album is I Am.
Yes.
And people, I think, are a little more familiar with my stage persona when they see Crazy in Love videos and they see videos like Put a Ring on It. And I wanted to reveal more of who I am. And then I have Sasha Fierce for the fans.
Sasha Fierce.
Sasha Fierce.
So, like, when you're getting ready to go on stage and perform, does Sasha Fierce, when does she show up?
Usually when I hear the crowd and I put on my stilettos, when, like, the moment right before when you're nervous and that other thing kind of takes over for you. Then Sasha Fierce appears, and my posture and the way I speak and everything is different.
Oh, Sasha's coming out.
No, she's not. She doesn't do interviews. She only performs.
So she doesn't do interviews?
No.
So now, what do y'all guys think so far about this? Sasha Fierce, huh? An entity that literally take over her whenever that she hit the stage. Now, how can a person be one single entity, but something else takes over? It's called demon possession, family. That's exactly what it's called. But it's given to you in a nice, sweet pill. It's given to you. Nicki Minaj said the same thing. Beyonce said the same thing. Other actors said the same thing. Denzel Washington even said the same thing. He said that he emptied out himself. And then he called on something. And then it comes in him. And that's how he played his roles. Don't take my word for it. I'm going to show it to you in another video because I have to go. I know the Beehive is going to be upset with me, but I have on a bee suit, so it don't make no difference to me. You can sting me 1,000,000 times, and I'm still not going to feel it. These people are demon possessed. I don't care how much you like them. I don't care how emotionally you invested or tied in them. You just heard her. Let's weigh this out right quickly. If this was of Jesus Christ or what have you, her music would reflect. Does her dress reflect Jesus Christ? Does her music reflects Jesus Christ? Ask yourself that. And I know somebody could say, oh, it's all entertainment. Entertainment simply means this, to hold you. That's all that it basically means, to hold. To enter and tame. So what is she teaching your daughters? What is she teaching the young women then? Be very careful with these celebrities that y'all idolize, because they are merely puppets just on the screen in the grand scheme of things, all right? These people are put here and they are paid well to keep your attention, to lead you down the road of no return. That's their job. They all are Antichrist, not the Antichrist, because the Bible says that the Antichrist is going to come on the scene later. Remember this, guys, the books say many Antichrists have went out into the world, many, meaning against God, against Jesus Christ, Jehovah, Shalom, Yahweh. Many are against him. All right? But there is the Antichrist that will come on the scene. And the Bible also gave characteristics in how he will operate. It says he won't have no affection for women. Don't you see how the climate is conducive now? Everything is about the alphabets. The book said he won't have no affection for a woman. He won't have no affinity for no women. That's what the Bible. Go Google what I'm saying. And you're probably wondering why I don't put it on the screen, because I want you to go read it for yourself, because then it might titillate your mind to read something else. You understand that? But guys, stop celebrity worship. And this is not the only one that I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make several of these videos because I want to encapsulate the idea and the thought. I want to hammer it home for you, if you understand. Because this here is why a lot of y'all relationships won't work. God almighty, because you're getting your information from the wrong place, the wrong source. See, you're getting your information from people like this. They have you lusting of the eye, causing you to look at your man wrong. Oh God, do you want to go deep? But I don't have time right now. Fellas, it's causing you to look at your woman wrong. Because these women are made up. They likes and all kind of tricks that actually the average woman can't live up to that. So now they got your vantage point, your view of a woman twisted and convoluted. But I'm going to just put a pin in it right there because I'm coming back to you. And you know what I need y'all guys to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. And until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.